Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. What's the fuss? Well, today is Sunday, and I did some Walmart shopping. I'm going to show you what I got, and I even got some new candles from Walmart. And got some wax melts too. I'm going to show you what else I got. It is so beautiful here today. Actually, it was really hot here late morning and the early part of the afternoon. It's probably around 6 p.m. right now, and it got cool. It got cooler. The temp came down because it was really freaking up there. Now, we also went for some ride. Okay, we ended up leaving Sugarloaf here where I live, and I didn't go up the hill to that Walmart. We went for a ride, and we were heading west and then heading south, and so we ended up in Berwick to Bloomsburg, from Bloomsburg to Catawissa, from Catawissa we ended up going all the way through to, we got into Gourmand, Pennsylvania, and Mount Carmel. We were all over today. And we did go into two Walmarts, one in Gourmand, Pennsylvania, down by outside of Mount Carmel area, and we also went to the one in Buckhorn. And I'm going to show you what I got. So I hope everyone has been enjoying their Sunday so far. And we also stopped at Sheetz because I had to get gas in the vehicle. And my husband ordered hot dogs from Sheetz, you know, that order to go business or whatever. He ordered hot dogs, and we got colas while we were there with ice. In fact, I drank it all. So as soon as I got in here, I had to put some Turkey Hill orange drink in my cup here. There's ice in there. Oh God, it is so freezing cold, like I like it. But very tasteful, but sugary too. So anyway, yes, I'm so dry from this heat. No matter how much I drink, I'm still always thirsty. So anyway, while we were in the Sheetz waiting for the hot dogs for him, I spied these. I've never seen these before in my neck of the woods here. Hazelton, Sugarloaf, Cunningham Valley. I've never seen these at our Sheetz, but I did see them at the Sheetz down in Buckhorn area. So these here say that these are supposed to be cream puffs. I don't know if they're really cream puffs. To me, they look like some kind of a donut with a raspberry or a strawberry or possibly cherry filling inside. But they're calling them cream puffs. That's what it says right on there. I do not know what these costed. I did not try them yet because you have to rip this thing off in order for this to open. Kind of like stuff with Walmart. It's like double secure, so people can't finger it or open it and taste test it for free, and you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. This is supposed to be 6 ounces, so I guess each one weighs an ounce. It says donut rice donut mix and fried in zero trans fat shortening. That's what I'm saying. They're calling it a cream puff. To me, it looks like a mini donut, a mini filled donut. So I don't know. Oh, and on the back here also, right there, it says 6-count powdered strawberry puff. But it looks like a fried donut with the filling and not a true cream puff. So I don't know. I got these. They look tasty. They're covered with powdered sugar. I'll have them later, possibly with a glass of milk. But I just want to show you because maybe they're in your Sheetz. But like I said, not up here in my neck of the woods, they aren't. So I was happy to get them. Then in no particular order. In the Walmart, we picked up these again. They're still in all the Walmarts. And they're in all the Walmarts. Of course, they have 3 flavors. They have the original corn chip, the barbecue corn chip, and the chili and cheese. These are the Fritos. Again, this is in a limited time bag because it's something about winning a trip to Montana and the thing with Yellowstone. So anyway, we grabbed 2 more bags of these. We already went through the first 2, which I talked about maybe about a week ago in one of my videos that I found these. And they are filled up pretty much. They're not like right to there. There's just a little bit of, so you can open the bag. It's not like the chips are down here and this is all there. So we got 2 more chili cheese for the week ahead. Snacking, when you're home after work, since my husband works day shift. He's looking for a snack before he goes to bed every night. So got those. And I'm looking here in these bags so I could show you what I got. That looks like it might be all the food items. Oh my God. I almost freaked out. I thought there was something crawling on me. Whew. I do not need to get bit by another tick or some other damn animal or insect biting me. God, I felt something crawling on the side of my leg. I'm not deleting this from the video and editing that part. This is real life. Okay, so anyway, I was going to say I think that's all the food items. Yeah, I guess. If I come across any more in these bags, so be it. Because like I said, I'm just pulling it. Okay, then I got this cute little gnome. He's probably altogether, I don't know, do they have a measurement thing on here? No. It is by the way to celebrate, like most of the stuff is on the hand tag. It says way to celebrate. This little creature, he was $4.48 right there. $4.48. I hope it's getting it. There was 3 different ones, and he has a little wooden pumpkin in his hands. Another one had another type of a pumpkin, but it said something in here, and I don't remember what it was. And the other one had some other kind of wooden little thing. But their little suits were all different. They had different hats, different, fabric hats, and for their bodies just the same. But this one here has a nice chocolate brown beard. He has a felt leaf on his hat. This material is some kind of a cotton up here. This print, sometimes you find it on shirts and stuff like this. Bring it a little closer there to show you. So he has a variety of different fabrics on him, because this here almost feels like a polyester version of a burlap. And his little feet. So he's got many different kinds of fabrics that make him up. So I got this one. But there's 3 in the set. This is just a cute little accent piece. And if I didn't say he was $2.48, that's what he is, $2.48 right there. So I got him. Then I found this candle. This is from Mainstays. I did not see wax melts in it. I did not find the other 2 wax melts that's flying around from Mainstays. One is called, I didn't mention this in my other videos because I don't remember. Mainstays has one out that's called Cranberry Orange Spice. It's in wax melts, but I also seen it in a candle form today. Just not the wax melt. Did not see the wax melts in the store because otherwise I would have picked it up. But I know it comes in a wax melt because it's all over social media but it's in a large candle like this. I seen it. Cranberry Orange Spice is what it is. The other one that is out by Mainstays, which I don't know, I did not see it in any candle formulations at all, and I did not see it in the wax melt either. But the other one is Oh my God, my brain is going, I'm telling you here. It's racing right now, my head. It's berry something marmalade. Marmalade. I'm hoping I come across that one soon too. So I can't say if that comes in a jar or not, but I definitely know it's in wax melts, but the store didn't have it. And the other one is the cranberry orange spice. That comes in wax melts, but it wasn't there in either of the Walmarts. It was not there for me to take and try, but I did see it in a big jar candle like this. Orange cranberry spice. Okay, now this here is by Mainstays. Who knows if they're going to come out with this in a wax melt or some other size candle other than this one being the 20-ounce single wick right here. This is in a, what I would call a beigey cream color, not a white cream color. This is more of a light beigey cream. And this one is called butter cream cheesecake. Buttercream cheesecake. Not to be confused with any other cheesecake things that's out there right now. The scent notes that they give you here, always 3. It's cinnamon, nutmeg, and buttercream. And there's a piece here, even with this big thing in the road all the time. That is a big piece of cheesecake in the picture with graham cracker, dollop of whipped cream, cinnamon sprinkled over that whipped cream from what I can look and see. And it looks like it has some kind of caramel glaze or something drizzling over that slice of cheesecake. Now, on smell, this smells freaking good. This smells just like what I just described that picture is. I smell cheesecake. I smell graham cracker. I smell a light, ooey gooey caramel or butterscotch sauce over this, and I smell the whipped cream. I can actually smell the whipped cream note in here. These are $6 and is it $6.48? I don't know. Every Walmart seems to be different when it comes to the cents part. The cents meaning money, being cents. But they're all at the $6 something. But everyone you walk in, it's $6.48, $6.97. Everybody's different. But anyway, this smells damn freaking good. I hope it comes out in a wax smell. But I liked it so much, and it is new, that, oh, these bags, I bought 2 of them to start with for this fall. Right here, I got 2. I can't wait to light this up later tonight to give it a trial run. But I have a feeling I'm going to be buying more than just these 2 jars. So there we have it. Again, Mainstays buttercream cheesecake. Scent notes, cinnamon, nutmeg, buttercream. Excuse me, I burped there. Like a little baby. Here, new scent. Keep your eyes peeled for it in your Walmarts. Also look to see if it does come in another candle form besides the 20-ounce jar. But I got 2 of these, and I'm going to be buying more because I love these kind of gourmand bakery type of scents. Okay, then, looking in these bags here, then I found this one. This is not to be confused with the apple fritters from last year, which the wax was almost identically the same color as this one. And the label, the overall label, the color, the way it's set, I mean, this, you can get confused between this label and the apple fritters because they're so close. You really got to make sure you look at it and not assume, oh, that you're picking one or the other up and you end up getting the wrong one. You need to look. They're very close. The wax color's the same, and the font color on here is the same. And it's so big all the time, you have to look all around 4 ways to see what the other picture part of the label is. So anyway, this one here is Mainstays apple pecan or pecan, whatever way you say it, pecan turnovers, bakery turnovers. And it says some of the scent notes is cinnamon apple. That's before a comma. Cinnamon apple, comma, pecan or pecans, comma, and then pastry. This is not to be confused with the apple fritters from last year. And it is in what you call this terracotta red color. It's a red terracotta. Again, single wick. This is a soy paraffin blend, just like the other ones. I didn't get to say it there, but I'm saying it now. Oh my God, does this smell freaking good. This is another Gourmand one. I smell apple cinnamon, just like as if you went and got the Better Homes and Gardens apple slices and cinnamon wax melt sets out. Yes. And you could smell like something like a sweet maple in there. It's a very good apple cinnamon. The cinnamon isn't harsh. It's there, but it's not harsh. And the apple has this nice tart smell to it. A little bit of sweetness, but there's more like a tarty apple. But yet juicy at the same time. You know, I am paranoid out here that I am going to get bit by something again. Oh, and you can smell like this bakeryness, like this doughiness, like the flaky pastry that you use to make fritters. I mean turnovers. Oh, it smells so good. And there's like, and you can smell like the pecan. You get like a nuttiness. This is a very good one too. In fact, if you do not want to burn them, you can shove them under a candle lamp. And since this wax is not super hard, because it's a paraffin soy blend, you could freeze this and chop some out with a knife or a good solid spoon. And you can put it in your wax warmers and use it that way. If you are a person that does not want to light the wick, there's still no reason why you can't enjoy this. You don't have to light the wick. If you have a candle lamp, shove it under. If you have the other version of a hot plate, just the hot plate, and you go from the bottom up, that's a waste. You need something to start from the top down. This is going to take hours to melt from the bottom up. And then, when you don't smell it anymore, you can dump some of it into your trash can and keep working down, not working upward. This is very good. This is very, very good. Can't say if this is going to be in a wax melt either. I don't have that information. But what I do have is 2 of these also. And I will be getting more throughout the end of the summer and going into fall once you see it really on your shelves. But I'm getting a head start on it. I like both of these. I did not see anything else except these 2 being new in fragrance in the jars. As they keep putting stuff out or putting it on their websites, you can keep checking like I do. The websites, or even going to your local store if you have to even go one to another town. Because everybody's getting things at different times, but they're also getting different products at different times until it goes, full bloom. So, yeah, I already have my mind made up about those 2 scents already. Okay, now this one here, they just changed the picture on this, the background of the label because of the font again. They just changed the color of the wax and the picture on the label. This comes back just about every year. This is a great scent. Now they have this in what you call a goldenrod yellow. Almost looks like a fall yellow. Looks like a maize yellow too, the color. And this is Mainstay's Creamy Vanilla Pumpkin. And they brought it back with this pretty label that you can see there, except for this big font and big square. But on that label, what I can see is some kind of a latte back there, a creamy latte with a mound of whipped cream on it. cinnamon sticks right here tied with some twine. Obviously, a pumpkin right there in its stem. And in the far corner right here, right alongside that pumpkin, this right here is a cable stitch, either sweater or a cable stitch afghan in the pretty picture. But reduce this so we can see more of that. I am a person that likes labels. Now we have this, here we go with this typical 3-hole plastic thing again. Wicks are perfectly centered of each other and in the diameter. This is so good every year. This is a nice puree type of a pumpkin. Tiny bit of bakery cinnamon. Little bit of nutmeg. Not overly spicy with either. They're there, but they're not loud. Creaminess of that whipped cream, and I swear to God, I can smell something in there that smells like a light coffee note. Very light coffee note that would give you your latte. So, got these, and I paid $4 something for these. It was something like $4.67 a piece. So I got one of them right now. And I got this one, which comes back every year, and I'm trying to remember. I don't think the wax was quite this dark in color last year. This is more of a true pumpkin pie color after you bake the pumpkin pie. The filling would turn this color. This one here is the Mainstays Frosted Pumpkin Cupcakes. This comes with, I'm sorry, if I do not read the scent notes on this one, I'm sorry. This one here says cinnamon, pumpkin, and vanilla. That's what the scent notes are. Okay. This one here comes back, like I say, every year too. This one here is the Frosted Pumpkin Cupcakes. Pumpkin spice, vanilla, and buttercream. These are 11.5 ounce candles. Again, 3 wicks, plastic lid with the punched out holes, perfectly centered wicks. And it does smell like a pumpkin cupcake. Oh, it is so good. It has that pumpkin puree in there. Again, light on the spices, like this one. Not overly heavy on the spice, just enough to, enhance a little flavor. Oh, it is so good. And that pumpkin is so rich and chunky and gourmet-like. Gourmand, gourmet. Oh, it is beautiful. It's definitely bakery, gourmand, all of that. So I got that one. Same price, $4.67 plus tax. Okay, then I found these. Of course, these are the ones that are 7 ounces. They always have the black matte lid. The jars are the same size as when Aldi's brings out their Huntington Homes in these. Aldi's and Bath and Body Works uses the same size jar with the matte lid. And there's somebody else I'm thinking of besides Walmart here. Somebody else. But Mainstays. This one here is the same as this one that I just showed you. The apple pecan turnovers. This is a smaller version of it. Did not see this in wax melts either. No more than the cheesecake one. By Mainstays. The caramel cheesecake. This is the Mainstays apple pecan turnovers, just like the larger jar. Same scent notes. Cinnamon apple, then the comma, then pecan, comma, and then pastry. 7 ounces, and it has a cute little more, I don't know, I can't call it country. See, this one here has the actual turnover dessert on that label. That is a turnover right here. Like a cherry turnover, an apple turnover. That's what's in that picture. If we can get this part to go down in size, or have them put it up on the top and put the main picture at the bottom of end of the label so we can see these. But that's a picture of a turnover. Okay, more realistic to what one looks like. This is more of a drawing of one. Yeah, the turnovers with icing, and then the apples and the cinnamon sticks are way back there behind. Same thing, same color, only in this version, and it's the single wick. And these are three. Again, it could be 87 cents, $3.87 in your store, $3.97 in your store. Anything pushing over the 50-cent mark. But I paid $3.87 before tax for the ones I chose today. So I chose one of these. It smells the same way. It smells freaking good. It screams fall. It screams dessert. Okay? Then they brought these two back like they do every year. And, of course, I always get them. This is the Mainstays Glazed Pumpkin Donuts with pumpkin, nutmeg, and maple cream. 7 ounces, 1 wick. And it shows all the pumpkin donuts on a rack, like in a donut shop or something like that. And it's always in this deep orangey. It's a deep orangey orange color to represent like a deep orange skin on some pumpkins that you buy, whether artificial or even fresh ones from a pumpkin patch of a pumpkin patch or a farm that they pumpkins. You can find some pumpkins that have this particular color orange to their skin on the outside. And again, the black matte lid and single wick centered. You see that oil right there? Do you see that oil right there? Oh my God, and it smells of fried donut with pumpkin and cinnamon and sugar wrapped around the pumpkin donut after it was fried. That's what it smells like. This is freaking delicious, this scent. Oh my God, it smells so good. It's got a canned pumpkin type of a smell. Yeah, more of like a canned pumpkin with some sugar and cinnamon and the fried donut. I'm going to have to get myself a couple more of these throughout the rest of the summer and the entire fall. I had this last year. I had it the year before. I'm going to be buying more of this. I buy one to see if it's the same, or did they tweak it, or this or that. You never know. But last year I bought 3 of these in this scent. The year before, I think I bought 2. This year, who knows how many I'm going to buy of this. But I will be walking out of Walmart with this one, let me tell you. Right along with the cheesecake. Just about them all. I'll probably just keep repeating every time I go to Walmart. Whatever they have, I'll keep buying the same particular scents over and over. And as they add new stuff, or that, once I like something, I don't care. I could purchase it 50,000 times. And I'll just have it. And that way I can use it when it's not in season, because I am not a seasonal burner. Love this one too. Then I found this one. This comes back every year too, in these particular sizes. This here is the Mainstays Pick of the Patch. Pick of the Patch. It's pumpkin, nutmeg, and cinnamon, Now, they are the scent notes to the pumpkin spice. They're every returning year pumpkin spice scent in wax melts, different versions of the candles, and the vessels they're in, and the wicks that they have. That's what the scent notes are to pumpkin spice. But this is in a different kind of orange from the pumpkin donut orange. See, they're 2 different oranges. And even though this is the scent notes to that pumpkin, it's called pumpkin spice, period. For some reason, when it's in this jar, it smells different. It smells kind of the same, but yet the pumpkin itself smells different. This smells more like pumpkin that you're digging out of a jack-o'-lantern. or the smell like when you're trying to clean the seeds out and then have a little of this nutmeg and cinnamon behind it. It's a different pumpkin smell from that one to that one. But everything else smells the same. So I don't know. But I get this every year, even in a little one. Gets more 7-ounce size. So now, let me see what's in the rest of these bags here. Hold on a second, I need a drink again. I can hear my neighbors talking outside here. Okay. If you are still with me, if you want to pause me, that's fine. Go get yourself a drink and come back. Otherwise, I'm going to move along because I'm almost done. Okay, so in the one Walmart, I don't remember one from the other, but I was in 2 of them today that I just told you. This bag is strictly of wax melts I'm about to show you. It's from the first Walmart, I'm pretty sure. It was the Buckhorn, Pennsylvania one. The second bag, that'll be from Gourmand. Okay, so I've been still looking in the Walmarts that I've all been. I still cannot find the Better Homes and Gardens apple butter cookie wax melt yet. Cannot seem to find yet. I'm hoping that maybe sometime this upcoming week, any day of this upcoming week, I'm hoping that either my local one up the hill, 5 minutes, eventually gets it in, or I'm hoping that 20 minutes away from me, south of where I live, by car 20 minutes, I'd be in hometown Pennsylvania, and hoping that Walmart may get the apple butter cookie wax melts from Better Homes and Gardens. But until all that happens, this is what I got in the Buckhorn one today. First of all, I got one of these, and only one, because I'm not really a tree person, though I live around tons of trees. I got one, and it's called Alpine Forest. This was $1.10, or maybe it was even $1 in this one. I can't remember. I don't have my receipt handy. I don't know if they were still $1 in that store, or $1.10. I can't remember one way or the other, but whatever it was, it was. This here is Alpine Forest, highly fragranced wax melts from Mainstays, 1.25 ounces. I'll show you all this when I read it, after I read it. And it says that this is 3 of the highlighted scent notes that's in this. I know this comes in a big 20-ounce jar because I've seen it in a couple different Walmarts, but I just decided today to get the wax melt, one and one only. It says herbal, cypress, red cedar. That's what it says. I hope this is focusing, but that's the 3 scent notes. Okay, now you see how this is really like a dark forest green. There's a lot of dark forest green going on here. It's color the wax melt too. It's right here. It's a very dark forest green color. Maybe the back here too. It's very dark forest green. And as I'm showing you this, I'm probably about a little more than a foot away that this is up close to the camera. I can smell this already. This is freaking strong. It smells like a clean pine, not an overly piney pine that is nauseatingly pine. I can smell like that cypress in there. I can smell some cedar. But it smells like a clean, fresh, green, woody forest. It just got that smell. But a lot of the fresh cut pine, that kind of stuff. Not pine necessarily like pine saw, cleaner. It's this clean, fresh smell. and the oils that would be attached to the needles on the trees or any other part of the, I don't know what else you call it when there's not needles. I don't know, just the greenery. It smells really nice. But I don't think you need 2 cubes of this. Even though these are half cubes, 2 is equivalent to 1. I think you're good just with the 1 piece, because this is strong. It does smell nice. Even a person like me who does not necessarily like tree and that kind of stuff, I even find this appealing. This would be perfect also at Christmas time. That would give you like that fresh Christmas tree smell, or that fresh wreath. If you made a wreath, a fresh wreath, or was given a wreath, or was mailed one from QVC that they sell them, a fresh cut, decorated wreath. That kind of a smell. I'm not talking potpourri. I'm talking using the actual branches and stems and everything to create a fresh, live wreath. That's what it smells like. It's very pretty. So I'll give it a try, because otherwise I usually turn away from this stuff. But this one just, I don't think there's anybody that wouldn't like this one. Kind of has a sweet smell to it too, which helps. Okay, then this has returned. Like I said, you never know what's coming back and what's not sometimes. But this one is back. This one is back right here. This is in a light, a light caramel color. Very, very light caramely brown. This here is the mainstay's apple buttered rum with highlighted scent notes of apple rum, and then pear, cinnamon. This is back this year again. This was kind of light last year. You're lucky if you got up to a 7 or a 6.5 out of 10. But I don't know how it's going to throw this year. But last year I bought this, and it wasn't a scent that was, it was like in the middle area. Not low, but middle, but not even a medium high. More medium. So we'll see what it does this year. And it has a beautiful picture of, it looks like drizzled white icing over some kind of rolled up homemade sticky buns, sticky rolls, with some pecans. You can see some pecans in the picture laying there, peeking out from the icing. And let me smell it. Yeah, it's like a cinnamon roll type of a smell. It's very nice. Hopefully it does better this year, like I'm telling you. But I did pick up 4. I picked up 4 of that one. Here we go. 4 packs, $1.10 or $1 a piece, because I don't remember. And some of them are really oily. You can really see the, hope this is picking up. You see how oily some of them are on the bottom. Here's another one. It's pretty oily. I didn't know that till now. This one is too. It's got some oils sticking out on the squares, and then this part that's in between. There's a lot of oil laying in there. So I got 4 of them. I'm running out of room here on this table. Okay. And then, this is the only thing new I've seen there. As far as wax melts go, I did not come across not one of the other 3 sensational, the other 2 Better Homes and Garden ones that's new besides this one. And I didn't find any of the 3 new sensational ones either. The only thing I found was this, and again, it's just like when I got them in the other store, when I said I found 4 and I took the last 4. What happens today? 4 in this store too. So I took all 4. It's like, I don't know, should I play the daily number 444? So again, this one here is the Better Homes and Gardens Caramel Cheesecake Cookie, not apple butter cookie, which I'm still on the hunt for. This here is caramel, vanilla, cheesecake accord, and cookie dough. right there. This was the last 4 in the store. Again, it's like, someone's telling me I should play 444. But anyway, it also is a light, light caramel, beigey brown cookie dough, like chocolate. When you're making chocolate chip cookies, you know how the dough batter color looks. That's what I'd say it looks like, that too. And this smells like cookies in a way, but I smell caramel in here. I smell a juicy, wet caramel, and almost a little bit of a light apple note. But I do get the cheesecake smell too, because it is saying caramel. Caramel's the first instant, but it's not this ooey gooey gourmet kind of caramel. It's more of this caramel with an apple wetness behind it. It's that kind of caramel. I like caramel any way it comes, but yeah, that's what it smells like to me. So there may be more about it in the full description, either on, well, it'd have to be Walmart's website, since it says Better Homes and Gardens. So, like I said, I grabbed another 4 in this store, and that's all there was. There was no more to grab. I got the last 4 in this Walmart also. Really like this scent. I actually did review this in one of my videos. If you want to look back, I don't know, it's about 3 or 4 videos counting backwards. I actually melted it and then reviewed it. It's really good. They should bring this in a giant candle. Okay, that takes care of that. Now, in the other Walmart that we went into, pardon me, but I'm sorry, but I need a sip again. This would be the one in the Gourmand area, that Walmart. I did not find anything. Oh my God, the acorns are coming down the tree. I'll be getting killed with an acorn. I'll need to wear a crash helmet just to sit out here, because these acorn things are falling all the time here. Seems like they're falling earlier this year than normal. Okay, as I was saying, I didn't find no new waxes of any version in the Gourmand store. Just the regular stuff is still there like it's been. And I did not find any new scents in candles either. Gourmand is, either they haven't, they just don't know when to put it out, or they didn't get it yet, but I can't say one way or the other. I can just tell you there was nothing on shelf. Candles, scents, nothing new, like the ones I picked up here in the other store. They weren't there at all, and nothing new in the wax melts yet. So what I did walk out of the store with, in Gourmand anyway, was, this is the Sensational. Of course, I told you I'll be stocking up on this like crazy, and I am. Every time I go and I see it somewhere, and as long as it's there, I'm throwing it in the damn cart. It's going in the basket, or it's going in the grocery cart, the buggy. Either way. This is the Sensationals Farmhouse Cookie. Absolutely delicious. Love this one. And it is in a light, you know, same thing. It's in that light, ooh, Jesus God. One of my wax melts fell. This is also in the light sandy, caramely brown cookie dough color. The real color of the dough when you're making chocolate chip cookies. Okay. So, I took all they had today on the shelf. I'm reaching for the stuff that's falling out of my lap. So, I took, let me see here. This is one that I just showed you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Them right there. 4, 5, 6, and 7. I took the last 7 in the Spring Ring Action new contraption for wax melts in Walmart. Took all 7. Okay, then I picked up, this is what they had. They had a few things in Mainstay. They had the driftwood one that came out this past spring and summer. Mainstays in the wax melt is called driftwood something or other. A little too woodsy for me, a little man too cloying for me, so I passed on that one. Did not see any of the Berrylicious blueberry thing. They didn't have any of that at this Walmart. The slot was empty. The strawberry waffle cone was also not there. Neither was my precious frosted berry cupcake. That wasn't there. But they did have a few scents. Can't remember what all they were, but one of them was the cinnamon. They had actually two plunger things next door to each other with the spring ring thing. They were both filled with this cinnamon. So I took one of these cinnamon. I thought this used to be in red years ago. Somehow it's in this pink color now. It's an actual carnation pink color for the cinnamon. No longer red anymore. So I took that, and that is nice and strong. This is a nice strong scent too. This is also great for, mixing, if you want to mix stuff up. It just says cinnamon, clove, and vanilla. I only smell the cinnamon and the vanilla. I don't get the clove because I really can't stand clove. I don't like it in wax, just like I don't care for ginger. And I don't like using clove. When people put cloves in oranges and make halamanders or polymanders, whatever they're called, or when you put cloves in your ham, when you're baking a ham for just any reason, or for holidays, Easter, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Christmas, blah, blah, blah. I don't use clove. I do not particularly care for it one bit. So I don't smell it in here. Maybe someone else will, but I don't. Okay, then I took 3 of these. Now this color, as far as I know, is still the same. They didn't change the actual color. But this is the Mainstays Cranberry Mandarin with highlighted scent notes of cranberry, currant, and sweet orange. Now I know Better Homes and Gardens has a cranberry orange, and so does, which one did I just say? Oh my God, I'm telling you, these meds are messing with my head too now. Better Homes and Gardens and this, just say Sensationals is what I'm trying to say. Both of them, along with Mainstay, every one of them have a cranberry orange. But one smells more orangey from one company, and one smells a little more cranberry from the other, and another one smells kind of a little too much waxiness. So these smell really good, and they had to be freshly poured because they don't look like they've been laying around in the store. These are freshly poured. They're not messy or gooey or looking old, or the oils is staining the clamshells because they're sitting around too long. No. I wish there was a way I could tell you when and where they were poured, because some of these plastics, mostly the Mainstays, I don't think this is gonna show up here, but up in this corner, if you can see, I don't know what to put there to help you see. Do you see right there, there's like letters and numbers right there? They obviously mean something, but I only see them on Mainstays. Anything from Mainstays has this row of numbers and a letter. And in this one here, reading it, it starts with a 1873A1. Okay? Whereas the cinnamon one is 1593B1. I'm not sure how to read that. Obviously, it means the date, the day, the date, and the line. The line being called line B and line A, or the B and A can represent another set of numbers, but they choose not to put the number there and put a letter there. Because I worked in, where my husband currently works. I worked there many, many years back, and making soap, packaging soap, being a packer, an inspector, and reading how to read the barcode, how to read the date code. That's what I'm trying to say. The date code is on the back of laundry detergent balls. It's on the back of fabric softener balls. Anything. This is a date code. I just don't know how to read theirs because every factory has their own way of reading them. Because we used to have a numeral, and then we'd have a letter. But a letter would actually represent another numeral without actually putting the numeral there. It's just the way they date code things. But I'm not sure how this is to be read. I'm not sure where to start. I obviously start with the 1 and then the 8, but I'm not sure how it's, you know what I'm saying, how to read it. I don't know what the first number represents and then the second, but obviously it means something. So anyway, it is on the mainstay products, and even the bottom of their jars, there's a date code thing there too. It's always in red. It's just how you have to figure out how to read it and what each letter represents, as well as numerals represent. So anyway, back to this. 3 mainstays. Cranberry mandarin. This is very good. It's tart a little, but it's sweet because of the sweet orange in it. It's a sweet orange, not a bitter orange or just a generic orange. It's a sweet orange. It reminds me of an orange, a real good orange lollipop. It also reminds me of a very good orange flavored hardtack candy, like sour balls. I don't even know where you find those anymore, but I used to love them when I was a kid. The like a lollipop minus its stem. Sour balls. You used to love them all the time. They were wrapped always in a clear cellophane, individual wrapper each one. That's what this reminds me of. So this is a great scent. This one is strong too. And like I said, freshly poured new batches. That is very good. That's good any time of year. Holiday time or just non-holiday time. That's very good cranberry orange. That's summer, winter, spring, fall, all wrapped in. You can burn or melt it, because it comes in a 3-wick candle too, and it comes in a 20-ounce candle. Then I just picked up one of these. This is the Sensationals. This comes back every year too. This is called the Falling Leaves. Scent notes, 3 of them are crisp air, citrus, and woods. 2.5 ounces. And like I said, other times in my videos, your Walmart could be charging $2 for these yet. It can be charging you $2.22 in your Walmart, and some are even up to $2.48. It depends on your Walmart. Really just depends on your Walmart. So here, this one here, the Falling Leaves, crisp air, citrus, and woods. There's a beautiful picture of leaves. This is always in this red color. They didn't change the color on this one. It is a fall red type of a color. And, of course, some of these, again, are in here so hard. I don't know what that's all about either. But it takes a little work to get them out. Otherwise, get a pair of scissors, snip the actual edge here to get it out. So you don't bust up your fingers and sprain. You can even sprain your finger trying to get some of these out anymore. Now, this does say on the underside of the lid, it says this is in the wood category. And it does smell like the bark of trees. It does have that crisp air, like a eucalyptus type of a note representing that in here. There's something sweet in it at the same time. There's a red hot cinnamon in this. And it's mixing with that wood note. I'm not sure what the citrus is. It's not lemon, it's not lime. Maybe it's some kind of a bitter orange, not a sweet orange. But there's something tinily sweet, and they're separating itself from the orange. This is a strong one. This is really, really strong. That's why I only bought one. These 6 cubes will last me from the beginning of the fall to the end of the fall, because this is not something I can burn every day. This is right up there with Mancoloni business. I cannot take it for hours or even for day after day after day for a long period. I'm not one of those people. People who are, I'm very happy for you, but that is not my kind of stuff. So one of this will last me for the whole fall. I'll probably even have to cut the cubes in half, because one would still be just too strong for me. Everybody else, if they like it, throw in 3 or 4 cubes if your warmer can handle it and you really enjoy it that much. I just want a little bit of it, so I will cut these and get through it that way, because it's just something I wouldn't buy an abundance of or say, oh, I need more in my stash or something. No. So that's what I got from the Walmart in Gourmand, and the other one was Buckhorn. So until I see all you people, probably somewhere during this week here, don't know what kind of videos I'll have up for you yet. I have to think about it and see what happens. And I still am working on some candle empties. I keep telling you, I am working on them, so there will be another candle empties coming up soon. Not tomorrow, but maybe somewhere the middle of the week, maybe the end of the week. We'll see how things go. And if the weather is really freaking too hot, it's just going to postpone that video more, because I cannot light candles when I'm already sweating and dying with this temperature going up into the 80s, up into the 90s. There's no way I'm lighting a candle with that heat. So, yeah. So everybody, be good, be kind, keep your spirit up, and I'll talk to you real soon. So long, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.